Hello! My name's Anthony Padilla, if you can't read, and today we're talking about an epidemic that's taking over the world at an unprecedented speed. An epidemic so infectious, we can't help but view it any opportunity we get to gaze upon it. My hair! No, we're talking about the cringe epidemic.
It was cringe-worthy.
When you cringe, your body language shows you don't like what you see and hear.
Today might be the toughest That's Cringe we've done yet.
Try not to cringe challenge.
I found the worst cringe.
I don't cringe.
I have met God, the God of cringe.
Anything described as cringe or cringy has some kind of magnetic pull on us that physically will not allow us to look away. And since I'm obviously 100% immune to ever being cringy myself, I'm going to expose the cringe epidemic. But you know what? Before we dive in, I feel like we gotta know where the words cringe and cringy came from. Let's go. Cringy, causing feelings of embarrassment or awkwardness. So apparently you click down on this list and you could see when the word was used, and it looks like it was first used pretty frequently around 1820. People in 1820 are just throwing out the word cringy. Oh my God, look at the way that baby Mary is holding up her blanket. Cringe. The way that why is there a whip on the ground next to this boy? Mommy, don't hit me with the whip anymore. It's so cringe. And that's what life was like in 1820. But it didn't really pop off in popularity until really recently in 2016. Right around the same time Jacob Sartorius released that music video, Sweatshirt.
Girl, you can wear my sweatshirt.
Oh, Urban Dictionary. Cringy, someone or something that makes you embarrassed to be part of the human race. That is very extreme. All right, the real definition of the word cringe, a posture or gesture of shrinking or recoiling, you know. Over here we have a woman cringes in terror and remorse before Saint Clement. A woman terrified for her life. That's what cringing used to mean. And now the internet as a whole has become completely and utterly obsessed with watching cringy content. If you search YouTube for cringe, anything with cringe in the title is massively popular. Try Not to Cringe Challenge 2, 20 million views. Celebrities' biggest what the cringe moments, 16 million views. YouTubers react to cringe compilation, 15 million views. Cody Ko's whole channel apparently. Success story of a cringe pop artist, 11 million views. There's whole sub communities of people known as cringe artists. I don't know what the kind of world I live in now. I understand this fascination with cringy content. I personally love it. I eat it up like a pack of Sour Patch watermelon in a movie theater. I will gorge myself on it until I feel like my taste buds are destroyed and they are rotting off. Cram it down my cornhole, ram it down my gullet. I need help. Oh God, there is a whole channel called Cringe Planet. There are entire channels dedicated to this on YouTube. Oh God, no, I feel the cringe. I feel the cringe. I feel the cringe.
Is that all?
I don't know why it made me feel so good. I loved watching that so much, but I also hated it. I loved how much I hated it. Thank you, internet, for f***ing up my senses. Is it because we love laughing at people? Is this the new age form of bullying? Give me your lunch money, or I'm gonna take you to the bathroom and I'm gonna take you into the stall and put your head in the water and you're gonna get wet. You are so cringe. You don't deserve to live. Good thing you'll never know who I am because I'm typing this on my phone.
My name's Bond. James Bond.
Oh,
do you mind if I put another baby in you?
Yes, I do.
No! Who thinks that's okay? That was not cringy as much as that was just misogynistic, scary, and threatening. I feel like cringiness has evolved to a level that have kind of made people forget what it actually means. I don't think that it means creepy to that degree. So yeah, there are a lot of things online that are cringy. That's why these cringe compilations exist. But the cringe epidemic has gotten so completely out of control that people on the internet think every single thing is cringy. I made a video with some TikTok stars and I challenged them to go 10 seconds without doing something cringy. So they just sat there in complete silence, doing nothing. And people in the comments of the video still thought they were being cringy, doing nothing. That 10 seconds of no cringe made me cringe. Everything they did in that 10 seconds was pure cringe. That 10 seconds was actually very cringy. No, I wasn't just S in my own D, it's gotten to this point where anything anyone does is cringy. We're inventing cringe when it's not there because we want things to be cringy. We just want it. We love it. We love it. Give me more cringe. Do we actually love feeling cringy? We even look at our past selves and immediately feel cringy. Like I made this video reacting to old videos that I had posted of myself on the internet, literally titled, I hate who I used to be. Very dramatic.
A red jacket that people say looks like a Michael Jackson Thriller jacket.
I feel, is cringed out a term? I felt an innate urge that I couldn't resist to immediately talk on my past self and point out that I found it cringy. So I got comments on the video like, I actually liked him better before. You're a bit more cringe now, to be honest. When you get too self-conscious and forget what being yourself is like. It's all relative though. The people that used to watch my old videos and love who I was then, that person who was pretty uncomfortable and awkward and insecure and loved making silly faces in front of the camera to get a laugh, may find it funny because they relate more to that version of me. And they instead find who I am now to possibly be cringy because they think I'm trying too hard. Would someone that's trying too hard to be funny do this? No, they would not. And I'm honestly not surprised that I cringed at my past self. As a society, we are encouraged to constantly be evolving and to always fit in, to the point where we can't even relate to our past selves anymore. We're like, my awkward phase? No, that's not even me. I can't recognize that person who used to love Neopets and Club Penguin. In today's world, we're so used to every single bit of media that we consume being specifically catered to our interests. For example, if you are a 31-year-old man and you try watching Dora the Exploradora, it's not made for you. So yes, of course, you're gonna feel like the content is cringy.
Wow, look at that big tower.
Actually, this is dope. In the earliest days of YouTube, there was no go-to word for cringe or cringy. So when you found content that was pretty awkward or just didn't feel right or made you feel that same recoil feeling that you get when you watch something cringy nowadays, you kind of just look past it and instead you focused on finding things that did fit your interests, like Pokemon in 2005. But now with words like cringe and cringy being so popular and the rise of reaction and commentary channels on YouTube, we praise those people who laugh at cringy content and we will do anything in our power to not be those cringy people. So basically, this whole movement is encouraging everyone to be more cynical and judgmental. So in 15 years, will we look back on our 2019 selves and be like, nah, dude, I wasn't cringy at all then. But then we'll be like, yeah, I completely agree. I was super cringy in 2006. No, it'll be a never-ending cycle of us finding our past selves cringy no matter what. We're gonna find our 2019 judgmental selves cringy, I guarantee it. What do I know? Maybe the next movement in society will be to start spreading joy and respect for one another and positivity. And that, this is the internet. Click subscribe, turn on the notification bell within the next 5 seconds or I'll kill you and ram your head so far up your ass you won't be able to walk straight for weeks, you little bitch. See you later, bye guys. A like. Is this cringy? Is that cringy? Is this cringy?